How much should a man's haircut cost? Tom Hardy's top 5 haircuts, and the new Matt Clay from Umeura. All coming up today on episode 34 of Men's Grooming Weekly. My name is Elliot Forbes, head barber at the Umeura treatment space in central London. This channel is dedicated to hair, beard and grooming tips for the modern man, and ASMR style shaving and haircut. So if that's something you're interested in, you might want to consider subscribing. But first off, we'll be starting with my favourite TikTok from the last week or so.
Since lockdown started again in England, I've been really low on energy and generally felt a bit meh. So I decided to take a trip into town, give myself a fresh skin fade, cut my hair, and give myself a relaxing shave. I always feel so much more confident, fresh and clean after I've looked after myself. This is a video to just say, look after yourselves, people. Do whatever is going to help make you feel as good as you can. Have a great rest of your day. Much love, Elliot.
I don't know about you, but after I've had a haircut, I feel so fresh, so clean, I have so much more confidence, just feel like I can go and do things. And I think when I feel clean like that, it makes me feel 10 times better. So whenever I feel a little bit low, getting my haircut, yeah, always makes me feel so much better. So this week's product of the week is from Umeura, and it's their Nendo Definer Matte Clay. Now apparently Nendo means clay in Japanese. So this product has been reformulated. It used to be called the Clay Definer. I used to love that product. It was really nice. Apparently they've changed it up slightly. It's got a new scent to it. They've changed up the whole range with this black look with the white lines going through it. And again, this one did not disappoint. I love putting this product into the hair. It gives it a real nice texture. As you can see now, it gives it that real nice bit of volume in through that front. It's been in for a few hours, but it still feels as though it's just been put in. It feels like I can run my hands through it, but it's going to sit back into the place and it's still going to look good. It doesn't feel like it's going to lose its shape at all. I personally wouldn't class this as a clay. I think this is much more of a paste. It's a lot softer. You can work it through the hands. It doesn't really stick like a clay would. It doesn't feel oily like a clay would. And it dries into the hair way much more like a paste would. I'd say it's got quite a medium hold, but the more you add into it, the more hold it then has. I think if you were to then dry this into damp hair, I think it would give really quite a matte effect. But if you put it in when the hair is dry, like I have done on mine, then it gives it that real texture and almost a little bit more of a piecey texture to it. A lovely product and something I definitely recommend for a lot of type of people. And this week's hair icon is Tom Hardy. And in number 5 is this look from Legend when he was playing the Cray twins. I love how this sweeps back very nicely. It's got a real piecey texture in through that top. It's groomed but not over groomed. As with all of his looks, it's a little bit more of a wet look to it, but it looks great. Bit of a controversial view here at number 4, but this look from Bronson I think was great on him. I think when he filled out, the head shaved, that goatee, I think this actually looked really well on him. And shows the importance of just mixing up styles and you can have different looks and be a completely different person. In at number 3, it's really short through the sides, really disconnected in through the top area. I love this one on him. I love this picture on him a lot, actually. A lot of the times when he goes super short through the sides and leaves the length, they go up really too round and it looks too heavy and too done at home. Whereas this still keeps a bit of structure in through there, real loose, real texture, and looks great. In at number 2 is this ultra rugged look from him. A little bit of length in through the sides, not going crazy short and drastic through the sides as it sometimes does, but still keeps that nice shape. Real textured, real disheveled. I love the moustache, the goatee, real heavy, and I think it looks great. And in at number 1, similar to before, where it's really disheveled, but slightly more refined version. Shorter stubble, slightly shorter through the sides, but not gone crazy short. All that texture through the top and a bit more of a dry product in through the top. I think this just looks amazing on him. And today's question was something I was asked on TikTok actually, and the question was, what's the most I should pay for a men's haircut? And that got me thinking, because there's no real right answer to it, and the answer for everyone would be completely different. I charge £55 for a haircut. When I've said that to some people can't get their heads around it when they're used to paying £10, £15 for a haircut. And the reasons why you pay that much money for a haircut are way more than just the actual haircut. It's the service, it's being greeted at the right time, having a nice drink and the quality of the drink. It's the type of conversation. It's the environment that you're in. It's how you're made to feel during that service. It's how professional you feel the person cutting your hair is. All the different things that they do. The head massage. The products that they use after. And ultimately, how in demand that person is. If I'm charging £55 for a haircut, but I'm empty and no one's coming in, then I'm charging too much for a haircut. If I'm charging £55 and I'm fully booked, I'm not charging enough. Really, I should be charging more for a haircut. As with everything, supply and demand. That's what makes the difference for the price of the haircut. A lot of it then comes down to how much you care about your hair and the experience of getting your hair cut. A lot of the guys that have their hair cut by me, they like the fact that I'm working with fashion, I'm working with different brands, I'm seeing what's on trend and know what's on trend. But then a lot of guys that only want to pay £5 for a haircut, they just purely want the hair off their head. They don't want it to be cut into a certain shape, they just want the hair that's there shorter. If you're not happy at the price point where you are paying, maybe go and pay a little bit more. See if that makes any difference. You might get little tips on how to style the hair a little bit better. It's working out how much money you have available, how much money you want to spend, and how much you value looking good. Thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you have a brilliant rest of your day. It really is amazing to see that the channel's grown to over 2,500 followers now, or 2,500 subscribers. It really blows me away, and I'm really thankful and grateful for all of you that are on here and watching this. It's massively appreciated. If there are any videos that you'd like to see, please feel free to drop me a comment down below. I'll get back to you, and hopefully we'll be creating more videos on here soon. Thanks a lot for watching today, guys. Have a brilliant rest of your day. Much love, Elliot.